Well, hello everyone, it's Dr. Drake 63 here again today. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to take someone who has never shot an AR, never shot an AK, and never shot a Glock, or any other pistol. We're going to take them to the range and get their thoughts what it's like shooting these firearms. This particular young man is my youngest. He's been through hunter safety a number of years ago. Just never really caught the old man's interest in firearms or hunting, really, like some of the other kids. But came to me this week and said, "Hey, you know what? I'd like to go shoot some stuff." So what we're going to do today is let him see what it's like to shoot this Glock 19. We're going to let him have his first shots with an AR, and we're going to let him have his first shots with an AK. Chambered in 5.45, which as far as I'm concerned is the only AK round worth shooting. Controversy starts here. Let's have some fun. It's very unscientific. We're just gonna get some impressions. We're going to Bill's Gun Shop in Robbinsdale, Minnesota, and so we're gonna have some fun. Hope you enjoy watching. We started out with the Smith & Wesson M&P 15. This is the law enforcement edition. We covered this in a couple of videos already. First time shooting an AR. He liked the larger size aperture in the back for shooting with a black background. Not the easiest test for somebody to start out with. But as you can see, pretty good shooting for somebody that's not on sandbags. He's not leaning on anything. Just standing up and shooting. You can kind of see here where we actually improved what we were doing by shooting faster. Now we're shooting the AK-74M copy, also known as an Arsenal SLR 104. Out of the two, I actually shoot this rifle better, at least with the iron sights in these circumstances. But, you know, here he goes. He's, again, standing. It's a freehand type shooting scenario, first time out. And, you know, starting out with iron sights of two different types. And you could have just slapped a red dot on there and said, "Hey, go get him, Tiger." But we thought, let's just teach him the right way. So it's not 100 yards. It's not, you know, outdoors. There's a lot of better things we could do, but it's Minnesota and it's cold. We just have to deal with it. Here we're able to see, though, that just by shooting faster and getting more comfortable with that trigger, that he was actually able to get some better accuracy there. And looking forward to what we can do with some practice. That's the main thing. Again, I just want to remind, it's the first time this young man has shot these kind of firearms.
Actually shot better
and
groups when he
here,
shot
after speeding up again, you've got much better shooting. Now we're on to the Glock 19, and just about every new shooter I've ever worked with really kind of struggles when shooting a semi-automatic pistol for the first time. How do you stack your thumbs? Now, we were able to teach him to avoid the cursed left thumb across the rear of the slide, slice your thumb open scenario that you see so many new shooters do. But he was really uncomfortable with stacking his thumbs. As you can see, he's kind of all over the place, and I think anticipating some recoil as well. We did see these groups tighten up a little bit with some more practice, but by this point in time, after shooting a lot of rifle rounds, which didn't show up on this videotape, I think his hands were getting a little bit tired, just not used to that amount of shooting. First question: did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you? We shot a Glock pistol, we shot an AR, and we shot an AK. Did you have a favorite out of the three? The pistol?
Yes.
Why? Was it just easier to be accurate with it? Or
easier to be accurate.
Out of the two rifles, which one did you think was an easier one to shoot for you?
That's a difficult choice there.
Kind of the same thing, just slight differences?
Yeah.
Did you like the sighting system on the AR better than the AK?
Yes.
Excellent. Maybe next time we come here, we will rent one of these machine guns.
P90.
I do it. as mentioned, we were just getting our hands on some different firearms and shooting semi-autos for the first time today, and I'm looking forward to spending some more time shooting with this young man. I think he might have caught the bug a little bit. His eyes were real big as we were looking at the different firearms for sale upstairs in the showroom. So lots of fun. Always encourage people to take new shooters out whenever you can. Get them as much training as you can beforehand. Explain things to them, give them visuals, everything you can, but nothing makes perfect like practice, as they say. I want to thank you once again for joining me today. We had a little bit of fun. Hope to have a lot more, and I want to remind everybody that you should support the National Rifle Association.